Hey peeps, Pinkolol16 here and another blooper of Starman3's to commentate over. We're on to blooper 37! Finally, the near end of this little chain of bloopers, this little saga bit, will stop at when I get to blooper 40. I know, sadness, but computer storage reasons. Plus we got a lot of other videos that aren't just Roblox Goes Crazy's up ahead, including the revelation of YouTube ranges. And its inception beginning. Find a better word for it if you can't believe me. It started, okay?
Woohoo! Let's go. Ho 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 ho.
First strike. So they were attacking before and now they're first attacking now? What? Why were you out in the desert? You're in the desert. Why are you calling this past tense? But of course, Starman3 has no idea how to grammar. Yay, green screening, the first blooper where he finally green screens. Don't bother asking why light blue does this. Light blue is consisted of blues and greens. The greens are totally annihilated when you green screen. Thus it becomes dark blue. End of story. Are you really doing this now? So, are we just gonna completely ignore the fact that they're supposed to be attacking now? Or are they just formulating their next plan? Oh, hello, when did you come? Oh, I thought you were Daredevil, whoever the hell his name was in an earlier video. Nope, this is Cyrus. Or Lucario Mario 7 as he was. In his first color code also. Lucario Mario 7 is known as his dedicated fan who ended up dealing with the exact same thing I have had in the past year. I had in the year ago or whatever. He was known for that. He's totally forgiven Starman3 now and everything and now sides with him and nothing else. I reckon you have a copyright strike on this video. Oh, by the way, I'll show you what is actually in the middle of that. Something about his bloopers. Here you go. Stop Lucario Mario 7 now in a really bad grammar. Or else he will be a bad noob because he isn't already a noob because he has a bad camera apparently. But apparently he's pretty good at bloopers because I say so and you should totally believe anything I say and everything I say. Yes, SM3. Putting this in a 1-second clip is really going to intrigue viewers to go and sub his channel. Okay, you've had your fun. Now, I'll just show you this. So Lucario Mario 7 was actually as dedicated as I was in this time. And now still is. Okay. From a teleportation star. Where do they get these powers from? Do they just come out of... Oh wait, they do. Stop myself before I become a cliche. It's driving into my brain. And the edges creep closer. I don't know, he was in the desert somewhere. Wait a minute, what are they calling this the first strike for? When did Fix Sniper go from I want to stop the Blooper Stoppers to I love you, Chaos Sonic? Wow. Also, that's what his name was in the earlier... Wow. Secret Sky. It's not so secret anymore. So, you're the only one who seems to be really focused on stopping the Blooper Stoppers at this point? Not Starman3 or anybody else? I feel really sad, because you're gonna vanish soon. Keep in mind that I think he still had a lot of these old color codes, like, late 2013-ish. Way after these videos were over. And he forgot about them. He never used them again. It's only if he gets his ROM full of so many color codes that he's gonna start deleting them. But they'll forever be preserved because I have that cheat list. And I'm never gonna let it go. I couldn't tell if that was my footage lagging or your emulator. And by the way, that's Super Mario 64's memory loader in effect. In case you don't know, Mario 64 loads portions of the level, so then it's easier on the hardware to process. The emulator just tries to emulate this feature. It's hard-coded into the game. It's not just a processor thing. It's for the processor, not by the processor. It's not so secret anymore if people know about it. Yes, even though apparently they're supposed to do their first strike in this video, yet I don't know what that is. Yeah, he tries to do this loading scene. I'm sorry, this is not one of those weird websites where you have to load a blooper or whatever. Just get to the point. This isn't funny. This is pointless and totally intrusive into the video we're watching. We're 5 minutes in and you're interrupting us with a quote-unquote loading screen? Help my poor soul. You can't load it. Okay, it's Nikki. Don't be surprised, he'll... guess. Don't worry, there's nothing interesting out there except Big Bruce Haunt. Yeah, that ghost wasn't alive, but don't worry, there's nothing out that door except for the haunted house, which I told you not to go to. Masking. Also, Alberto went there, and he has the same supposed high-pitched kiddiness that Nikki is. By the way, who's supposed to assert age in this place? You all look exactly the same. Only if it's explicitly stated, and honestly, there is no explicit stated age for how old you should be to enter the haunted house. I mean, at school, in primary school, as a joke, the hall was set up as a haunted house, and people as young as 6 were able to go in there. Granted, I know because I was one of those people. I just saw the ghost in the basement. Yeah, I didn't go, but, okay, this is actually a pretty reasonable discussion. But masking. Okay, you should be able to follow the ghost.
Ah!
What? Yay. Yes, isn't that pretty obvious? It's in every castle.
That is a freaking ghost in the castle!
Get used to this. One video, he's gonna suddenly turn everyone into voice actor people. And it's not even gonna follow the script. Like that line there. That line was following the script. They're not gonna follow the script. Okay, so this guy's explicitly stated to be 14 years old. So what's the age limit for this? Is Nikki younger? Yeah, if that wasn't obvious, because you like to use typos a lot. Dude, if you're supposed to be this user that is his best friend for this long period of time, then that just sounds really stupid to be afraid of a ghost. This guy is supposed to be the new guy, the Nikki guy. Yeah, he's supposed to be a kid. He's not really supposed to do these adventures. They're keeping him safe because of this Blooper stopper incident, even though they're not attacking for some reason. Oh, we're finally back to these guys after so long. What are they even doing? They're just wandering around. Are they trying to find some random powers from these stars or whatever? What are they doing out here anyway? Yeah, we need to find the way to the castle, but why are you out here in the first place? I'm pretty sure the directions to a castle don't involve going through a desert. Civilizations don't happen near where nothing occurs. You like using typos like we and now a lot, don't you? Also, there's water if you just stare to your right. Although he could get dangered by the bird. We have to find the castle so we can do something. Finally appear out of nowhere. It's masking. I'm gonna refer to him as Cyrus because Starman3's now likes being referred to as Cyrus. Cyrus, who was sliding just 2 seconds ago, found a metal ball and somehow has mystical powers. It's so great to finally meet you, even though I have no idea if you're alive or not. Masking. I don't really care because there's nothing I can do even though I can somehow hit Mario and totally don't manage to damage him. These blooper stoppers are supposed to be a thing now. Masking. What? There was no video titled Where's Pascal? More masking. What? Where is this coming from? One of his videos? Yay for looping. It's gonna be the exact same animations. And he apparently said in 2007, oh, I'm gonna forget it. Is it gonna be another person dying out of nowhere? So this might have been a real thing. Maybe it did actually get hacked and deleted. Maybe in MSN Messenger it just got hacked because whatever. So it'll explain in a couple of videos why he created a Skype group to keep his friends together. Yep, so now the people who are in this series now, because the only people who are consistent now are Hyper Mario 64, Chance of Forever, Fix Sniper, who apparently loves Chaos Sonic 07, who is also there, and Lucario Mario 7. Everyone else, aside from Nikki, who's really not very important and is going to also get destroyed later, is not very important at this point. Matthew G4 is gone, Fire-Riku is gone, Daredevil, Dark Tooth, both of them are totally gone. All of them are totally gone. Well, that makes sense. Well, apparently they did have their first strike. Well then, that's such a... That is a huge... way. Yay! Something you can actually relate to these things. Yep, see, he actually did get a color code. Many of them. We're not going to name the numbers because we've totally forgotten who they all are at this point. And now for the new character. Yeah, it doesn't. That cell? You're in the cell right now. Say this cell. Yeah, you're just gonna show the newcomer text right after he appears and says his lines. Next, I'm actually gonna commentate on a sub-special of... actually, the first sub-special. And here are the characters that he had in this video. Luigi Mario may never appear again. Inspired. A surprise? What? Another new person who's possibly going to not appear again. See you in the first sub-special.